guys, welcome to Mums and Melanin. My name is Tumo.
I'm Ayola.
I'm Debbie.
I'm Takoni.
And before we go any further, we're going to need you to click that subscribe button.
Yes.
We have a goal to get to 500 subscribers. So thank you so much in advance for your support.
Thank you.
Today we're talking about children. Supposed to children on the internet, covering their faces, I guess how they're going to feel in the future. We're going to get into it. So Debbie, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so I think we all saw like a post where I think a child had basically said that they were going to sue their parents for putting their face over the internet when they were a child, whatever. Cool. So it kind of sparked the conversation of, actually, with the way the world is now, children have rights. Like putting out there, like you can't just post somebody without their permission. But then as their legal guardian, clearly you can do what you like, no?
Yeah.
But when they grow up and they see that their pictures, like Ryan's World, this guy's making millions, moolah, cash moolah, but he's like 8 years old, and his parents made that decision to put him out there. So yeah, granted, he's reaping the benefits of it, but was he ever asked, actually, do you want to be on the internet? Do you want to be like a child sensation? Do you want all of this? And as they grow up, they can decide for themselves that actually, no, I never wanted this. And now you've got all of this out of me. I don't want that. And you see all these child celebs like Macaulay Culkin, like they're out there from young. And as they grow up, their life starts to disintegrate. Like they become, God forbid, like crack addicts and all these different things because the stress is too much. The pressure of being so world renowned, like having your face all over, people coming up to you expecting so much from you. So like with us, we post our kids, right? Because we want everyone to see how much we love our child, how beautiful our children are. But do we ever stop to think that actually, do they want this? So currently, if I say to Isaiah, come and take a picture, he's going to tell me no. And I'll be like, no man, come take a picture, man. Everyone take a picture. And he's telling me no. And I don't think to myself, actually, if he doesn't want to take a picture, what's the big deal? I'm just thinking, why are you being anti, man? He doesn't take a picture of us. But he actually has every right to say, I don't want a picture. I don't want my picture out. I don't want to take a picture. That's the beginning and end of it. But as parents, we want to get those memories. We want to maintain those. We want to remember them when they're nice and cute and everything. We want everyone to see, look what I've made. Look how beautiful my child is. Come on, look at this small thing they did today. Are we thinking about the future? Are we thinking about like, maybe they don't like that picture and in 10 years time they're going to see that picture and say, how many, I'm going from one thing to another, my head is doing this, but how many times have we looked at old pictures of ourselves and thought, why did she do me like this? Our hair's one side like this, we're doing one. It's too much, you know? What's your thoughts?
So I think for me, there's certain pictures I wouldn't post. So you're not going to see like nudity, even a sweet. No, people do. You know, you're not going to see my kid in the bath. You're not going to really see, like, they're going to be gathered together, and I try my best to at least make them look presentable. That's why I may take a few takes, but I'm doing it with their best interest at heart. As for the future, in the future, we'll see what happens then. Like, I like it. Like I like it.
But you like it.
Yeah, and if they don't like it, they'll tell me and I can stop. But right now,
it's too late.
Yeah.
By that point, there'll be thousands.
But then there's nothing you can really do because no one knows if one day you're not going to like it. Do you know what I mean?
They may love it. Look at Beyonce. She was a child star and worked on her
but then the alternative is you take the pictures and you keep them in-house. You don't put them on the internet.
For social media.
Point, they decide if they want to put them on the internet, they can put it on the internet.
To be fair, I barely post Micaiah, but I think that's not because of him or his best interest, to be honest. It's because I'm not really a social... That's obviously why, because I barely post full stop. I'm not really a social media. Imagine. Anyway, you don't have voice on the other side. You know how they say there's a right hand side. Look at the way she came right into me, you barely. But yeah, I barely post full stop. When I see people's kids on Instagram, I think it's really cute. It's just like, because I think people that love to post, they're just posting the things that make them happy, just as they post themselves, you know what I mean? So they might post their family, they might post anything and everything, do you know what I mean? So if you're someone that's a regular poster, I don't necessarily think it's bad, but what I think is a bit strange is when you post and then put like a big smiley on the child's face. Because it's like, then why did you put it up? It's even ruining a good picture. There's just this big yellow thing. It's just weird. Do you know what I mean?
It's like, I want you to see my baby, but I don't want you to see my baby. Come and look how I've got, but don't look. But
then I wonder if it's because it's the internet. Sorry, you know, internet is a dangerous place. And
it's very simple. Don't post.
I think putting a smiley face over the baby's like, or your child's face is like finding a happy medium in it. Like, you don't really want to post your kids, but you still want to take a family picture. That picture is in your phone, right? But that's for your personal. But then to the world, okay, here's a picture, but my child's face is.
Why do you need to post it to the world then?
I know people like to do it. Not that I've asked. So my only assumption would be, so this person I know, they have quite a big following, but they don't want their child out there.
Yeah.
It's not really photos, it's more stories. So you want to show the life you're living and how you kind of live your life. But actually, I don't want my child to be featured. Do you understand? So it's sometimes when you're with your child all the time, it's a bit difficult to edit them out of your life.
Right.
So I guess the child is here, what the emoji's there.
Right.
Just so you see the life, but you don't see the child.
I understand, because it's a video, it's a vlog, and it's how you live your day to day. And your child is very much a part of your life. I get that. But when you're actually doing, okay, babe, take a picture,
Post photo.
and then you see one big red, why? How about you just don't post a picture? If you really want to do picture, take your picture, put it in your photo album. Maybe there's many websites that you can print the photos and they'll even make the album for you. Do that. When your child gets older, you still have the pictures. They can see the picture. If they like it, they can take the picture and upload it themselves. But I don't post my child, but then you want to put emoji, but you do post your child then. Because make it make sense.
But then I wonder if it's because there's this girl, I can't remember her surname, Tussie. She's quite big on Instagram, yeah. And her daughter was like, they put like this, they used her daughter's face for some type of campaign, raising money in another country. I can't remember what the title of the campaign was, but it wasn't something positive. And they were trying to raise money. So you can imagine from that aspect, it's scary putting your children's face out there because you just don't know who's cropping it. Like, for example, one of my cousins just got married. Her face is on the front of a Nigerian salon in Nigeria today. She doesn't know nothing about that salon. But it's one thing when it's you, it's another thing when it's your child, and the fact that it could be manipulated. 100%. Like I said, where they could be using it to raise money and claiming something is up with this child when there's absolutely nothing, it's your child. So I think, whilst I don't do it, because I'm not a poster anyways, obviously it's a bit different for me, but I wonder if that might be why people post, but with caution of putting the emoji. So it's like,
my thing
has
is,
society forced us to do it? Is basically what I'm asking.
If like for me, I don't post often on Instagram, and what I do post on, I'm very much aware of who I'm posting to. So I don't add people that I don't know. Yeah. My page is private. If I add you, it's because I know you, I have a relationship with you to a certain degree, and I'm comfortable with you seeing my children. Exactly. So that's why I'll post my children freely, and it is what it is. But that's the boundaries I set for myself. Do you know what I mean? So if you're someone that you want to post, but you can post what is it, friends only or what on Instagram? You can limit what you want to do.
Is that on Instagram as well? It's
on Instagram as well.
On the stories.
Snapchat, you've got private snaps. So do that then. If you feel like you really want to post your children, post it to the people that you know you're comfortable posting with.
But then I suppose
you can save yourself the
do you know what? It's all long
here, but I wonder if if I saw something cute of you and anyone, all of them, they're all cute, and I decided to screenshot it, and then maybe on their birthday I posted it. So I suppose maybe it's that's the reason why they don't post it even to close friends. You might have something up and I'll be like, oh, so cute, and I just decide.
For example, sorry, T.
What are we talking about here? Are we talking about? Are you saying this should be the norm, or you're saying this is the advice for people that put the emoji on? They should do this instead.
Yeah, I'm saying if you're because you said that influencers, they have their dates. I'm saying if you want to post your child and you don't actually want their picture out there, instead of putting the emoji over their face, because essentially it's like, I want to post, but I don't want to post. Post to the people that you're comfortable posting with. That way we can exit the emoji.
But do you know what? But do you know what? That is also long, because then I need to make a whole nother list of contacts or whoever. Yeah, but it's long.
It is. It's another thing to do. It's another thing to do.
So I might as well post my picture. I totally get why people. Yeah, and put the emoji. It's just a quick emoji over the face. Finish.
You see the toe. You see the elbow. You see all these.
I don't mind the little feet. Like when it's a newborn, I don't mind the little feet. Like baby so and so. I think that's cute.
The hair.
But for me, I'm also with what he said in terms of being careful about the type of stuff you post about your children or pictures of them in the bath or half naked, stuff like that. You want to protect, even for yourself, I guess. We need to remember that technology, future, is happening, and exactly once it's there, it's there. You know what I mean? I know I had a patient a while ago that her mum was basically in the media, like pictures, naked pictures, all that stuff. So the girl now grew older. To see that was destroying. It destroyed their relationship. She was like, basically, you're you're out there being naked. You know what I mean? And this girl's now 15, 16. She's now seeing pictures of her mum. Like, it's not nice. So we need to think about for ourselves and our kids the type of things that in future, what it will look like or what they'll look back and see. And it's all right looking back on picture. Oh, mum, that picture's so embarrassing. We'll get over it. But not, oh my God, it was embarrassing. I'm naked. Look at me. Like,
But also, like, going back to what you were saying, sorry, it was you that was saying about someone screenshotting it. So I have friends that will say, like, listen, don't post any pictures until this and this time. Like, you kind of respect the boundaries.
Of course.
Okay, so for me, I'm one of those people, like, if I'll post my children within my safe environment, and that's all my children. Like, any child that I believe is mine, I'm gonna post them in my safe environment. But if you say to me, actually, I'm not. If I see that you're not posting pictures of your child, I'm gonna be like, oh, can I post? And you tell me, you know what, I'm not posting. Like, one of my friends said she's not posting her child until he's 1. Okay, fine. Like, do you know what I mean? So me too. When I see you posting, then I'll be like, all right, cool, we're good to go, kind of thing. But you kind of need to just respect that parent's boundaries, whatever it may be. Some parents are like, yeah, it's free for all, man. I've just given birth. Yeah. You know what it is, and it is what it is. And either way, whatever is good for you is good for you. But for me, like, as children grow older, I'm more conscious that, okay, actually, if you don't want to, it's fine, because it's your body, it's your face, it's you, isn't it? So now, whereas before I'll be like, no man, come take a picture, come take. Now I'm just like, alright, cool. Like,
so you're saying you won't even take the picture, not that posting.
No, like,
if they're not comfortable, you just won't take the
posting
picture.
is not in the forefront of my mind. It's just, if you don't want to take that picture, I'm comfortable you not taking the picture.
Yeah, I'm not doing
Do you know how many family pictures without one child in it? Like,
I think because.
Do you take a picture?
No, but it's different. The reason why I say that is because I think most times if Makai doesn't want to take a photo, it's because he wants to do something. It's not because he doesn't like. Makai will sit on my phone and be like, "Mummy, that's me when I was a baby. That's me." He likes looking at photos, but in the moment, let's say Roman's here, let's say Isaiah's here, let's say Ezekiel's here, and I'm saying, "Come and take a picture." At Judah's party, I didn't get a single photo because he's not like, he doesn't have time for that. Like, it's like, hello, I'm busy. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes we're even in the house and he doesn't want to take a photo because he wants us to, I've asked him to take a photo first. Again, it's like I'm stopping you from what you want to do. I'm delaying. Do you know what I mean? But I don't feel like it's from a place of, I just don't want to be on your phone, or I just don't want to take a photo. That's never going to be the mentality, because I don't think they're advanced enough to be like, exactly. And so that's why I just feel like,
but I feel like, let's respect their no's.
But that's what I'm saying, because your no is not
of what their no's mean. Because it's like, don't tell me no. And I feel like I can speak for all of us. When the child says no to us, don't tell me no, because we know what's best for our children. But sometimes let's just respect their no. We want the picture. They don't care about the picture.
But how many family pictures are you gonna take without Isaiah in it, for example? Because he says no.
But it's not every time. But it's not. We always take pictures of our children. We always take pictures of our children.
Can I tell you that
in some pictures? Because if it's
exactly, then the child will grow up now, and now the older sister has
and they're gonna be asking, why wasn't I in there? Like,
you said no, darling. Where's the building for? Oh, darling, you said no. I was respecting your boundary. There is no album. Where am I in this house? Oh, darling, you weren't really about it.
Said no. That's the type of child you were.
No, man.
So Roman's a bit hit and miss with pictures, but we're trying to make it fun. Like, say cheese.
You encourage them.
Try and encourage it,
because you find that they will like it.
When he gets distressed and he doesn't want to do it,
no, we leave it.
No. But I think if a child that's distressed, you're forced to take a picture. It's a completely different ballgame. That's different, and they're distressed about something. Really, it should be more important than your photo, right? So I don't expect any parent really to be like trying to force a photo. I think it's only difficult if your child is like a child model or something like that, and like they're distressed and you have to get these photos in. Maybe that's a bit of a different ballgame. Because obviously,
you have to just leave it.
But you have to try another day, innit?
Okay.
I saw a YouTube video of a YouTuber, and it was like behind the scenes clip, and she was telling the child to like do sad face, and the child was really sad because I think the pet had died, and she was like, do sad face for the thumbnail, and the child was sad, and he's like, no, do more, like, I need more.
Like, cry,
no, mummy, I'm actually sad, like, and
like, that's great.
She was just about the thumbnail as opposed to. Yeah, so I think it's important to like look at their feelings. But I was even thinking with Isaiah, he's old enough now that he can be like, actually, these are memories. You know what I mean? I want to make another album, like these 2 albums. Let's just take one and be done with it. So I guess, you know what it is? This is it. I think the problem is...
I love that solution. It's a clap. This is it.
I think also the problem is we want that perfect shot.
Yeah.
And sometimes we just need to be candid.
Yes.
Do you understand? Life is life.
No, it's true.
That is it.
But at the same time, not everything can be blurry that you can't be sure if it's your kid or a moving animal. Come on. Like, let's be honest, the candids can be so bad that like, It's just a blur.
Yeah, but you take a
Come
couple
on,
shots
man.
and whichever one's the
And
best.
it's
So
so
I
hard.
accepted the Sonic smile. That's his smile. Do you know what I mean?
But do you know the beauty of it is that you're telling later, this was your favourite Sonic
that's
and
the
this is the
smile.
only smile. At least you have the memory. Because when he's 15, 20.
I can't lie to you. Looking like Gollum and he does one face and he twists his and he does his own. Why?
But the thing is, and in like 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, when he's moved out of your house, you look at it and it's going to make you smile. Yeah. That's the truth, like it's going to make you smile. But at least there's stills, you can identify this as Isaiah. This is what I'm saying. While the guy's running, as if I catch a corner of his coat and the rest of the blur, I'd still be happy with it. There has to be some form of begging and, you know, if you do, I'm going to give you 5 hours solis or just something. Instagram's coming in quickly, let's take a picture. Because the truth is, I always feel like most is because they want to do something though. Like, it's barely ever because they're just upset. There's a reason to why they're upset. Deal with that. And then you should be
back to the original point now. So the post itself, the child sued the parents for putting their picture out without their permission. What would you do in that scenario? Your child,
I ain't getting sued.
all the pictures,
Yeah,
you're
you're
not
gonna do it to me.
I'm not getting sued.
Why?
How is that even possible? How is it even possible?
Everything back.
No, but how is it impossible? Because under 16 is my consent.
Yeah,
I cover your decisions.
That's
You
true.
can't make a decision for your own until you're 16 and above.
It's true. What country is this? What country
No,
is
I
this?
think it was a hypothetical.
It must have been
Yeah,
because
I mean, there you go.
up until 16,
There you go.
I hold the consent for you. You cannot consent on your own.
So
The reason why there's children models, babies have not said I want to model.
Exactly.
But accused babies are getting pictures taken. Parents are putting them for modeling, getting the brands in.
I think there's nothing wrong with it, but if you get to a point where the child really doesn't like it, this child's now getting older and decides, I don't want to model no more, I don't want to be on. Then by that point, fair, you have to leave it. But like you said, they don't even know. Most times at this age, they don't really care. But most especially, we are their parental guide. We make the decisions for them, isn't it? So that's what I'm saying. If you now say about their feelings and their views, it's like, where do you draw the line? Where do I now know which one you're going to be okay with and not? Because technically, there's a lot of things you can't really decide on. You can't even really process.
But you know what? As a parent making that informed decision for your child, you're considering all these things. So if it's gonna cause distress, allow it. Like if it's something that they enjoy doing, then so be it. But
Like,
you're gonna take it all into consideration.
So my son, he was signed up to a modeling agency. He
Ooh.
got a gig with Mother Care.
Wow.
This is the funniest.
I just given birth, so I think Juno's like a month or 2. I put the little LV pump in and I went to the shoot, Whole time was a bit delayed, so we were waiting a couple hours. My son fell asleep, fine. I woke him up now, I'm like, it's time to change. No, I don't want to. I said, okay. And I started changing him, he got changed now. And I put him on set. The guy's scattering the set, throwing the toys on the floor, screaming, crying.
Yeah.
Bear mind the LV's in my breast. The milk is spilling everywhere. I'm bending down, trying to pick him up. The milk is spilling, it's spilling. I went black, but I could feel it. I'm wet now, I'm soaked. I was just, honestly, like I could see everybody was looking at us, but I wanted this. I wanted this for us as a family, I wanted this. So I was like, come on, Roman, do this, come on. Then I saw one guy whisper to another lady, and then the lady walked over to us, and she goes, I think he's a bit distressed. I think it's time to go, Mum. We put his old clothes downstairs. Just get him downstairs.
Yeah, they've already planned her exit plan.
Have I put him for another one? No, because he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
It's very clear.
And that's it.
It's affecting him, it's affecting me.
Yeah.
Let's not. So I think, you have to know your kids and what's
to,
best for them.
definitely.
No, it's cute and lovely to do, but it's all for him. So that's it.
Yeah. And I think it just goes for anything. Like anything if your child is actively not interested in something, it's causing them distress. That's what I'm saying. Like you wouldn't force it upon them because by that point, it's not like you could tell you're going against their will. Exactly. It's
Do you ever? So the other way around now. Do you ever think about pictures that you take of yourself, how your children may think or look at it in future? No. So obviously, on the panel here, we are not wild. Yeah, no. We are not wild. You, we're not wild. If you see what's out there, we're not wild. But there's girls that are fully taking, risky content. Like I wonder how people think their children now look at that.
People don't think it's gonna go anywhere. You wouldn't.
It's on the internet. It's there for life.
But they didn't post it there. They didn't say, okay. You need to remember, most of these things are leaks. It's going from someone to someone to someone.
No, but like an Instagram page, for example.
Some pages,
what nude?
Not nude, but like
Now look.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you're
now look at Kiana,
okay.
She's 15. now.
Where are we going with this?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying she's old enough, innit? If you had now some skimpy stuff on Instagram, can you imagine what she would think? Like, what is that?
And you couldn't tell that Latin boy.
Yeah, like.
Well, you can say you're a grown woman. So.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't post
That's not a
photos
good
like
enough
that.
answer.
In all honesty, you're still you. Like, it's a bit difficult. If you wanna post some photos, I would have to. I mean, I wouldn't do it, but I would have to just say when that child gets that age, I was 27 when I did it. You're not there, and this is how I felt. Like, because at the same time, if people that's how they want to express themselves, we're gonna tell them to start wearing jumper from head to toe because they're protecting their child. No, but you know, some people may feel like that because everybody dresses different, isn't it? Like that's part of you. The way you dress, the way you express yourself, it's all you, isn't it? At that time, in that space, it's a bit tough to say. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's a bit of.
But even you say like, what's happening now? Girls are young. They're like 19, 20, 21 taking these pictures.
Yeah.
Saying that, oh yeah, I was like, you can't say, oh yeah, I was 27. Okay, that's fine. You were older. But these girls are really young. So
I was 19. I was young. I was living my life. I was carefree. I didn't
so
really think about it.
Is it? Are you condoning the behavior then?
It's not about condoning. I don't.
Wouldn't it be indirectly condoning?
Ultimately,
No, I think it's about how you teach your child. It's what you see and what I teach you about what you see.
It needs to match, no?
I
I can't teach you not to show your body and then I'm naked.
No, but bear in mind.
When you're an adult,
Exactly, it's different. I was in a different space then. My mindset was different. My maturity was different. You can't penalize me for then with what I'm doing today. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the way I see it is anything your child is exposed to in this life, it may not even be you, they can be influenced by. So it's how do I guide what you're influenced by? How do I teach you that what you saw yesterday, whilst this is out there, I'm not really okay with it. It's the same, like, yes, I took this photo, this is where my mind was at. I didn't really think about these kind of things, but you should really think about them because these are the dangers.
But wouldn't you take it down then?
Yeah, I think
that's what I'm trying to say, like.
It's difficult because I don't know why the person would have it up, so it's a bit difficult for me to answer that. Do you know
I know, that's what I'm saying. We're not like that.
I feel like I'd be guessing
But
if
then some
said,
people look at it as art.
Yeah, as art, or just like,
Or when they express themselves.
yeah, like dancers, strippers, like actually I'm an adult, I can do what I want.
Yeah.
You're a child.
like there's a photo.
I'm
I've got
not
an
of
example.
age.
There's a photo that some people take where like it's their baby bump
Yeah.
and they've got no clothes on. They're holding like they're
breast
covering
meat,
themselves
yeah,
in the
yeah.
right places,
Yeah.
but they're naked essentially.
Yeah.
I could never take that. If I take that photo, I don't even know who's gonna take that photo for me because even if I'm a photographer, I think it would be a lot for me. But outside of that, I could never post that photo, regardless how beautiful it is. Because for me, it's too much to be anywhere. If it's gonna be anywhere, it'll be in a little album in my house.
What did you ask?
Do you see it?
No.
I think it's lovely.
It is lovely.
I do think it's nice.
Don't lie.
No, I won't lie. I don't need to lie. Who am I lying for? It's not that I don't think it's nice. I think it's nice, but I feel like if I'm in your house and you're showing me it, it's like, oh, this is so beautiful. But online, it can be quite a lot. You are naked. But like I said, I'm me, innit? So a lot of people might not share the same view as me, which is fine. But for me, it's like, it's lovely, but wow, like, who took it? Were you comfortable? How did you hold your pan? Did it blow? Like, but that's me. That's just,
How did you hold your pan?
that's me being me. Do you know what I mean? It's just, you are naked. But again, like, it's a
It
subjective
was probably
thing.
wearing pants, but the person shaded it. You know, like when you.
Yeah, they made
Or you wear the nude
yeah.
coloured
Just
pants
to
or
blur
That
whatever.
body, yeah, exactly. But for me, I would never post that, and equally, that's something that won't even be sitting on somewhere that just anyone can see. But that's me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly. But people post it because there is beauty in it, and so it's like, oh, look at my maternity shoot or whatever else.
Yeah.
So
Not even that lady in, was it Ghana? I don't know. She got arrested. She had a court case, a celebrity. I don't know if she went to jail. Maybe they just fined her.
For what?
Because she took a naked picture of her son.
Wasn't it? No, it wasn't in
Oh,
America.
wow.
What's her face? Just.
No, that was a big conversation. But in Ghana, they said
okay.
it's like indecent exposure for the child, her and the child. Like she caught
but her
case.
child was fully naked and she put it online or what?
No, they were
They were
both
naked
naked.
together.
Like, in like a photo. Maybe the child was a
But it was like
toddler.
hidden. It was like
Yeah, kind of
hiding.
hidden,
Like,
yeah, but they were both naked and she's a celebrity.
yeah, I think the naked child's a bit
Both naked,
dangerous.
naked.
I get the
Oh,
innocence
yeah.
of it because for her, it's just her and her son. You taking a photo. I get that, but.
We can't make everything sexy, Shem. It's a body, it's a body. Like, I get it, but I don't think
But
it's
even
got
photos of
catch
like,
face.
Yeah.
you know, like there's little things your kid might do. Like let's say they're potty training and they're running around with no nappy. Yeah, you might take like little photos of this, but these are things that I will never post anywhere.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even put a heart on it.
This is it.
It's too risky for me. It's too much. Even that photo, like I won't even send it to you. If you ask me to see, you'll see it on my phone. That's how extra I am, though. Like I'm very extra like that. Like I said, it may just be me.
Protecting our children's modesty because again, we don't know what this world is about. Like, there's many people like
Yeah.
So I get that, but I just feel like Just be very careful. The internet is a scary place. That's the beginning.
The thing is though, we said be very careful. The truth is, you won't know what they're gonna use, what they're gonna taint, what they're gonna take.
You gotta come and make a meme out of you.
You can't
You gotta be you and go for the best.
Like,
Like,
the boundaries you wanna make.
Just be cautious.
And that's it.
So obviously you have it in mind that, like you said, you're not gonna take a picture that's gonna be deemed risky.
yeah.
That's erring on the side of caution.
Yeah,
Do you know what I
100%.
mean?
Yeah.
So just think like that.
Yeah, 100%. I heard this is a bit side comment, tangent, but I heard of this, there was a documentary where this guy who was previously a paedophile or whatever, he said that before he approaches a child, he knows if a child will be his victim depending on the family makeup.
What does that even mean?
Yeah,
He'll look at the dad, whether the dad goes out with them often or not, whether the dad looks like a strong guy, apparently assesses, like that's the kind of things he'll first assess. So basically like,
Stalks the family.
Essentially, yeah.
Check whether they're right for the picking I do.
That's
Scary, right?
I'm not surprised now.
But it's just you don't know what people are looking at. You don't know how, and something you see innocent isn't seen innocent by somebody else. And that's why I say, whilst it's a beautiful photo, I'm not disputing that, but it's like, does it need to be in a place where others can have their own perspective and their own view on it and possibly twist it? It's questionable, isn't it? But I think that's why I just don't, I'm very...
Yeah.
You have to be though, because I get why people just want to be free and just post pretty pictures. Like, I get it, but the internet's it's a big place and it's a risky place.
Well guys, tell us your opinion. What are your thoughts? I know we've had different opinions, different perspectives. Please leave your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Love from Mums and Melanin. Bye.